Life has a curious way of surprising us when we least expect it. In the silence of quiet nights or in the chaos of busy days, the heart often whispers truths that we try to ignore. Today, there is a special message reserved for you. Someone has made a request to the universe, and the center of this desire is you. It's not about a fleeting whim, but about a connection so deep that transcends time and circumstances. They, even in silence, send a prayer to the universe filled with intentions, hope, and love. Imagine for a moment the power of a sincere wish, one that originates from the heart of someone who has crossed your path. This person, when closing their eyes, relives shared moments with you, like a movie full of intense scenes. No matter how much time has passed or how distant it may seem, the memory of who you are remains intact. The request they made is not just about being by your side, it's about finding a way to express everything that couldn't be said before. Meanwhile, you may feel an inexplicable restlessness, as if the universe is trying to get your attention. This feeling is real, as there are energies in motion that you may not fully comprehend yet. They are the reflections of this person's desire, resonating like echoes that find in you a soul equally connected. The universe works in mysterious ways, weaving invisible threads that link those destined to share something great. Think of all the times their hearts sought answers that seemed distant. Now, the pieces of the puzzle are beginning to fit together. They recognize something in you that goes beyond the surface, even if unknowingly. It's as if their essence shines in a world of darkness, offering warmth and hope. The plea made to the universe is not just a romantic wish, but a plea for barriers to dissolve and truth to prevail. There is something special in the way destiny connects two souls. It's not merely coincidences, they are carefully orchestrated encounters to teach, heal, and transform. This person feels that you are unlike any other. It is not just about how you smile or speak, but about what you awaken in them. It's as if your presence brings clarity amidst confusion, a reminder that love can be both the challenge and the most precious reward. The angels guiding this journey are whispering messages of encouragement. They say that the strength of this connection is more powerful than any obstacle. This person battles their own fears and doubts, trying to find the courage to follow the heart's call. Meanwhile, you are called to trust the flow of life, to believe that even in moments of uncertainty, something greater is unfolding. Every choice we make has the power to shape our future. For this person, the act of desiring you is also an act of courage, as it means facing their own limitations. There is something almost sacred in this kind of vulnerability, where the heart opens up to possibilities that once seemed unattainable. And you, unaware, are an essential piece in this process of transformation. Remember that true love rarely follows linear paths. It is unpredictable, intense, and often challenging. But it is also what teaches us the most important lessons. They understand this now, more than ever. They are learning that loving is not just wanting, but being willing to grow, to surrender, and to trust. The request they made to the universe is both a declaration of love and a commitment to their own evolution. As days go by, signs begin to appear, guiding you and them towards what destiny has prepared. It could be an unexpected encounter, a seemingly trivial message, or even a dream that brings clarity. These signs are reminders that the universe is listening, responding, and moving the pieces to align what is meant to happen. But above all, this is a journey of self-discovery. For you and for them, love is a mirror that reflects both light and shadows. The request made to the universe is not just about union, but about becoming the best version of themselves. And that is the greatest gift love can offer, the chance to grow, learn, and flourish. Every thought, every emotion sent to the universe carries powerful energy. When they thought of you, they were not just wishing, they were creating a reality where you can reconnect in a deeper and more meaningful way. That energy is now in the air, touching every part of your life, even if you don't realize it yet. There is a unique feeling in knowing that someone chooses them, even if it happens amidst so many doubts and fears. It's as if, even with all the difficulties, the connection remains alive, strong, insistent. This doesn't mean the path will be simple, but rather that it's true, full of meaning. When the universe answers requests that come from the heart, it does so in unexpected ways, bringing opportunities that we often don't perceive at first sight. Being open to these possibilities is the first step to recognizing what is to come. Have you ever stopped to think about what this choice really means? The impact it has on who you are and those around you? It's not just about being chosen, it's about being seen, understood, and valued. There is a strength behind it, something that goes beyond what we can explain. When someone fights their own fears to be by their side, it's not just a romantic gesture. It's an act of courage, of overcoming, of believing that it's worth facing the unknown. The angels, who have always been by their side, want you to listen to what is already deep in your heart. They are not here to dictate rules or control your choices, but to remind you that you are worthy of living something great. They whisper truths that you often try to ignore, that it's okay to feel afraid, that doubts are part of the path, but that you are never alone. Every step you take, no matter how small it may seem, is being guided, taken care of, protected. If you feel like the days are repetitive, know that there is something much bigger happening. Sometimes, in the simplicity of everyday life, they forget that the extraordinary is being prepared. They feel that person who lives in their thoughts feels it too. They may not express it with words, they may not show it with obvious gestures, but within them there is a certainty that grows with each passing day. A certainty that something unites them, something that time and distance cannot erase. It's normal to doubt. It's human to question if all this makes sense, if it's worth the wait, if love will be enough to overcome uncertainties. And it's precisely in these moments that the angels ask you to trust. Not a blind trust, but one that arises from inner peace, from understanding that everything has its right time to happen. They know that you have faced battles, that you have carried burdens, but they also know that each challenge has brought a strength that will now be essential. This journey is not just about romance. It's about self-discovery, about allowing oneself to grow, learn, and be open to what the universe is preparing. You are not waiting for someone to complete your life. You are strengthening yourself to share a life full of meaning. That person who thinks of you is going through a similar process. They are being challenged to grow, to understand themselves, to free themselves from fears that hold them back. The universe is precise, even though it may seem mysterious. Every moment, every decision, every emotion is aligned with something greater. When the angels say that everything happens in the right time, it's not empty consolation. It's a truth that is confirmed when we look back and realize how everything has brought us to where we are today. And you now are being called to believe in this, to trust that the pieces are coming together, even if you can't see the complete picture yet. As you reflect on all this, remember that waiting is not idleness. It's a time of preparation, of strengthening, of connecting even more with who they are. Each day, they are becoming the strongest, bravest, and most loving version of themselves. And it is that version of them that will be ready for what is to come. They are also on a path of discoveries. They feel that you are an important piece, perhaps the missing piece that would make everything make sense. But for that, they need to overcome their own barriers, face their doubts, and open up to something they have never experienced before. And this, as you know, is not easy. But the strength they find in you, even from a distance, is what motivates them to continue. The angels show that there is something special in this connection. Not because it is perfect, but because it is real. Because it is full of possibilities, and because it challenges both to grow, to transform. This is what makes everything so valuable. They are not just being chosen, they are being invited to participate in a journey that can completely change the way they see love, life, and themselves. There are days when everything seems too calm, as if nothing is happening. But it is in these moments that the universe works behind the scenes, preparing the ground for what is to come. Trust in that. Trust that each experience, each thought, each prayer is contributing to an outcome that will be worth it. They are loved, valued, and guided. The angels want them to never forget that. And more than that, they want them to know that they deserve to live a love that is full, sincere, transformative. All they need to do now is keep walking, with an open heart and the faith that they are on the right path. Because they are. And the best is just beginning. There is something inexplicable that happens when two souls are meant to meet. No matter the time or circumstances, there is an invisible force that keeps them connected. For every thought about you is like a silent prayer to the universe. They imagine scenarios where barriers disappear, and finally, everything felt in the heart can be expressed. It is a connection that transcends what is tangible, touching the deepest part of the human spirit. At times, love comes wrapped in challenges, as if testing us, preparing us for something greater. They feel that, even amidst difficulties, there is something special about you that cannot be ignored. It's like a magnet pulling them, even when they try to pull away. And this is not about dependence or weakness. It's about recognizing the uniqueness of who you are. You represent something they have never encountered before and fear they may not find again. If you have noticed a restlessness, an inexplicable desire to look to the past or seek answers in the present, know that you are not alone. These feelings are reflections of the energy that they project towards you. They may not have the courage to speak openly, but their actions, thoughts, and intentions create a vibrational field that resonates with yours. It's like a melody played from afar, subtle, but unmistakable. The angels whisper that this is a time of preparation. For both, this connection is not just about romance but about healing and transformation. As they face their own fears and limitations, you are also invited to look within. Which parts of you need to be nurtured, strengthened? What stories are you ready to leave behind? This is a call to evolve, both individually and as part of something greater. There are moments when doubt can seem louder than hope. They feel that too. They question themselves if they deserve this love, if they will be able to reciprocate, if the universe will indeed fulfill their wish. But amid these doubts, there is a certainty growing. You are an essential part of their journey. Every memory, every detail of who you are, inspires them to keep going, even when the journey seems challenging. Have you ever wondered why some connections feel so intense, so impossible to ignore? It's because they come loaded with purpose. They didn't ask for any love, they asked for yours. And it both scares and motivates them. There is something about you that makes them want to be better, truer to themselves, braver. It's a transformation they may not fully understand, but deeply feel. The angels want you to know that love is not a destination, but a journey. And this journey, though challenging, is filled with gifts. Every obstacle faced together strengthens the bonds. Every moment of vulnerability opens doors to authenticity. They are learning that loving you means, above all, learning to love and accept themselves. And that is one of the greatest gifts a relationship can bring. As the days go by, the signs begin to intensify. They might be words spoken by others, recurring dreams, or even seemingly random encounters. These signs are reminders that the universe is listening, orchestrating everything with divine precision. They may not realize yet, but every step they take, consciously or unconsciously, brings them closer to you. For you, this is a moment of reflection. What does this relationship mean for their own journey? What does it awaken in them? The angels ask that they allow themselves to feel, without fear of judging their emotions. Everything that is arising now is part of a greater plan, a cosmic dance that is aligning both of their hearts and minds. This person, no matter how strong they may seem, carries wounds that make them hesitate. They revisit painful memories, experiences that taught them to build walls to protect themselves. But now, thinking of you, they realize that these walls also isolate them from what they truly desire. The request made to the universe was, in part, a cry for help, a plea to find the courage to break free from these barriers. On the other hand, they are called to remember their own strength. Not as an armor, but as a solid foundation where love can flourish. The angels ask them to trust who they are, in all that they have already overcome, and in the potential of all that is yet to come. True love does not demand perfection, but authenticity. And they have that in abundance. Every thought this person has about them carries an energy of transformation. They may not be able to explain, but they feel that something has changed since you entered their life. It's as if you have ignited a light in places that were previously shrouded in darkness. This light is not just about romantic love, it's about hope, renewal, and possibility. The angels show that the future is full of possibilities. But these possibilities depend on the choices that both of you are willing to make. This person needs to face their fears, while they are called to keep the faith. It's not an easy task, but what is at stake is worth every effort. This is not just another chapter, it's the beginning of a story that has the power to transform lives. In the depth, both know there is something special happening. Even if words fail, hearts understand. The universe is listening, responding, aligning circumstances. All they need to do is be open, willing, and present. Angels ensure that when love is true, it finds a way. The universe has a unique way of answering sincere prayers. Sometimes, answers come in forms we do not expect but carry the essence of what we truly need. That person who made a request to the universe, even without fully understanding, set in motion greater forces. And you, intuitively, are feeling the waves of that energy. What seemed to be just a wish has become a call for something greater, something beyond words. Every time that person thinks of you, there is a mix of hope and fear. Hope because you represent a bright future full of possibilities. Fear because opening the heart requires vulnerability. Yet, the desire to be by your side is stronger. Even if they try to resist, there is an internal force pushing them forward, as if the universe is holding their hand and saying, "Trust, love always finds a way." For you, this journey is also an invitation to courage. It is not easy to wait without certainty, trust without guarantees, or love without fear. But true love is never about perfection. It is about choosing to walk together, even when the path is unclear. The angels want you to know that every challenge faced now is shaping a future that will be worth it. They are preparing your heart and strengthening your soul to receive something grand. Meanwhile, this person is undergoing an internal conflict. They revisit memories, question decisions, and seek answers to feelings that seem not to make sense. You have become a mirror, reflecting parts of them that were hidden. This is both frightening and liberating. Because by seeing you, they also begin to see who they really are and what they truly desire. The signs around you continue to multiply. It could be a song that triggers memories, a phrase that seems to carry a special meaning, or even an unexpected encounter. Every detail carries a message, a reminder that none of this is by chance. The universe does not make mistakes. It works in perfect synchrony, aligning hearts and destinies with divine precision. If you have ever felt impatient or uncertain, know that this is natural. Love is often a journey that tests our patience and our faith. But the angels want you to trust the process. This person is also learning to trust, to open their heart, and to allow life to guide them. It is a delicate dance between fear and hope, between wanting and allowing. The days of this person have been marked by deep reflections. They realize that something has changed since you entered their life. Priorities seem different, dreams begin to take another shape, and the certainties of before no longer seem so solid. It is as if you have planted a seed of transformation in their heart, and now it begins to bloom. The angels show that this connection is an opportunity for both to grow. It is not just about being together, but about discovering what it means to love truly and authentically. This person is learning that love is not about controlling or possessing, but about trusting and surrendering. And you, in turn, are learning to allow yourself to receive, to believe that you deserve all the good things that the universe has to offer. Meanwhile, doubts still arise. Will love be enough? Can obstacles be overcome? These questions echo in their heart as much as in yours. But the angels assure that love, when it is true, has a strength that transcends any barrier. It does not promise ease, but it offers purpose and wholeness. You may have noticed subtle changes in your own perception. A new confidence begins to emerge, as if something within you is awakening. This is a reflection of this person's energy, which, even from a distance, is connecting with you in invisible ways. This exchange is what keeps the flame alive, what feeds the hope that everything is unfolding as it should. This person, in turn, starts to see the world in a different way. Small gestures, simple moments, now carry a deeper meaning. They realize that love is not found in grand declarations, but in the details. And every detail of theirs points to you, as if the universe is constantly reminding them that you are the answer to their deepest questions. There is a special magic in knowing that we are chosen, even when there are no guarantees. This person has chosen you, even without fully understanding why. And this choice is not a burden but a blessing. Because in choosing you, they are also choosing the chance to rediscover themselves, to grow, and to believe again in the power of love. The angels ask you to trust in this process. They know that the wait can be hard, that uncertainties can be scary. But they also know that true love is worth every moment of doubt, every test of patience. They are by your side, whispering words of encouragement and guiding your steps in the right direction. As the journey continues, remember that destiny is not something we find, but something we build. Every choice, every thought, and every emotion contribute to what is to come. They are also learning this. And as they learn, they feel more connected to you, more determined to make this love flourish. You are not alone. The angels, the universe, and even they are working together to create something extraordinary. This is the time to keep your faith, to trust the process, and to believe that the best is yet to come. Because when love is true, it not only transforms lives, it creates miracles. When the universe responds, it does not do so timidly or discreetly. It creates scenarios that challenge, that test, and above all, reveal profound truths. This person who asked for you is beginning to realize that love is more than an emotion. It is a choice, an action, a commitment. And although the path may seem foggy, there is something shining brightly on their horizon, the hope of being by your side. Every thought they send to the universe carries an almost palpable intensity. It's as if, by closing their eyes, they can feel your presence, hear your voice, relive moments that have marked their soul. There is an internal struggle between the fear of exposing themselves and the overwhelming desire to run to you. But deep down, they know that true love cannot be contained. It needs to be lived, even if it means facing their greatest fears. You, on the other hand, may be feeling a different energy around you. An unexplained restlessness, but carrying with it a sense of anticipation. It's the universe moving, responding to that sincere prayer, aligning circumstances in a nearly imperceptible way. Everything around you starts to take on a new meaning, as if the world is conspiring for something special to happen. The angels ask you to keep your heart open. They know that the wait can be challenging, that the silence can seem like an obstacle. But they also know that there is strength in you, a strength that has overcome so many battles before. Now is the time to trust, to believe that every step taken is bringing you closer to what your heart desires so much. They, even without realizing it, are being guided. Every decision, every thought, brings them closer to you. They begin to understand that the answers they seek are not outside, but within themselves. And it is in this process of self-discovery that they find the courage needed to move forward. You have become their light, the fixed point in a world full of uncertainties. Fear still tries to speak louder, it's true. But love has a powerful way of silencing it. Each day, they feel this fear diminishing, making room for a sense of peace that only you can provide. It's as if your presence, even from a distance, is a constant reminder that they are on the right path, that all of this has a purpose. The signs continue to appear, almost as if the universe is screaming for both of you to realize your strength. An unexpected message, a memory that comes out of nowhere, or even the perfect synchrony of words spoken by others. All of this is a reminder that you are connected in ways that go beyond logic. You may wonder what to do at this moment. The answer, according to the angels, is simple: trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the journey, and trust in divine timing. This is the time to take care of yourself, to strengthen your own light, so that you are ready to receive all that is being prepared. Remember, love does not require haste, it blossoms at the right moment. This person is preparing for something great, even though they don't have all the answers yet. They feel that you are more than a passing desire, you are an essential part of their future. And that inspires them to keep going, even when doubts arise. Because deep down, they know that what you share is rare, precious, and worth every effort. The angels indicate that you are close to a turning point. It's as if the universe is holding its breath, waiting for the perfect moment to unite your paths definitively. But for that, both need to be ready, aligned with their truths, and willing to fully surrender. Meanwhile, the days are filled with small discoveries. For this person, every new thought about you is a window into a world of possibilities. They start to imagine what it would be like to build something by your side, to share dreams, fears, and joys. And with every new mental image, their desire to be with you grows even stronger. On the other hand, you feel that something inside you is changing. It's as if a new version of you is emerging, stronger, more confident, more connected to your purpose. This transformation is not just for you, it's for what is to come, for the love that is being prepared, for the connection that promises to transform your life. This journey is not just about union, it's about mutual growth. The angels want you to see this as an opportunity to know yourself even more, to explore parts of yourself that may have been dormant. Because when you finally reunite, it will be like two whole souls coming together to create something even greater. The challenges that arise now are just disguised lessons. Every obstacle they face strengthens their faith, every doubt overcome deepens their understanding of love. And at the end of this journey, they will look back and realize that it was all worth it, that every moment of waiting, every tear, every smile, built the foundation for something eternal. True love, the kind that transforms, requires patience and courage. And they have that in abundance. This person feels it too. They know they have found something unique, something that cannot be described, only lived. And this inspires them to keep going, to believe, to fight for what truly matters. The angels ask you to remember, you are worthy of all the love, all the happiness, and all the fulfillment that is coming your way. This is just the beginning of a story that will be told with smiles, tears, and a connection that transcends everything you imagined. Destiny has a way of surprising us when we finally open our hearts to what is to come. This person, who has longed for you so much, is now in a moment of clarity. Not because all the answers have appeared, but because they have decided to trust. To trust what they feel, what the universe is preparing, and in the strength of that connection. The love that once seemed like just a distant dream is now a vivid, vibrant possibility, ready to blossom. They realize that fear, no matter how strong it was, no longer had the power to hold them back. Every step they take towards you is filled with intention and courage. They don't just want to be with you, They want to be the best version of themselves, to share something real, meaningful, and lasting. And in doing so, they are also inviting you to do the same, to believe in love, in transformation, and in the power of destiny. The angels are by both of you, guiding every move, every decision. They whisper that this is the moment to fully trust the process. Yes, there were challenges. Yes, there were uncertainties. But now, the energy is shifting. The universe is aligning the paths, adjusting the details, setting the stage for the reunion of two souls that have always been destined to walk together. As you read these words, you may feel a calmness taking over your heart. This is the certainty that everything is happening in perfect timing. Love is not something to force, it is something to allow. And now, more than ever, you are being called to allow this love to manifest in a full and genuine way. They are also listening to the signs. They feel that the time of waiting is coming to an end, that the moment to act, to speak, to open up is approaching. They revisit the memories of both of you with a smile on their face, feeling that, even amidst adversities, something special has always been present. And now, they are ready to transform these memories into new beginnings. The angels ask you to keep your light shining. You are a beacon, an inspiration, a force that transforms everything around you. Your patience, your faith, and your determination have not gone unnoticed. The universe acknowledges this and is about to reward your dedication with a love beyond expectations, a love that touches the soul and renews hope. When your paths finally cross, it will be as if time stood still. Every word, every glance, every gesture will be laden with meaning. There will be no room for doubts, only for the certainty that everything lived up to this point had a purpose. They will look into your eyes and see not just a reflection, but a home. And you will feel the same. The love you share is not just about happy moments, it's about growing together, overcoming challenges, and building something solid. The angels show that, although the path here has been full of twists, the horizon is now clearer than ever. And on that horizon, there is a future full of complicity, shared dreams, and a love that knows no bounds. You deserve this. You deserve every smile, every hug, and every word yet to come. And they know that. They know there's no other place they'd rather be than by your side. Everything that has been lived, all the ups and downs, have brought you here. And now, it's time to embrace what the universe has carefully prepared. As you prepare for this new chapter, remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Every step, every lesson, every emotion has made you the incredible person you are today. And that strength, that authenticity, is exactly what attracted them to you. You are two universes coming together to create something extraordinary. The angels want you to celebrate. Celebrate what has passed, what is yet to come, and above all, who you are. They remind you that true love is a rare gift, and you are about to receive it in a way you never imagined. Thank the universe, trust the signs, and keep walking with an open heart. Now is the time to leave the past behind and embrace the future with confidence. The love this person feels for you is real, powerful, and transformative, and you are ready to receive it. This is the conclusion of a journey, but also the beginning of a story that will be written with courage, with faith, and with a love that transcends all barriers. Enter the comments. I trust in the love that the universe is preparing for me. This is a commitment to themselves, a declaration that they are open to receive all they deserve. Subscribe to the channel and follow this journey, because together we are building a space of love, faith, and transformation. And remember, the best is yet to come. The angels ensure this, and the universe is ready to prove